How's your shoulder doing? It looked like you might have tweaked it against Stanford. What happened on that play, and how are you feeling now?
I'm feeling great now. I've been hitting the treatment pretty hard. It was just a little stinger, so I'm all good though, and I'm ready to go.
What's it been like for you going against this defensive front practice?
It's been really challenging. The guys up front are really good. They've been playing great defensively. And I think they helped the O-line out really well. Matching up with the D-line like that caliber, with Melcart, CJ, just those guys like that, Tyler Thompson that can get after you. I think it really helps us as an O-line, and we're growing from that, so it's pretty good.
Do you feel like that really makes everything easier on Saturdays, going against them all week?
Yes, sir, it does, because I look at our D-line as one of the best in the ACC, so getting that competition in every week at practice, I think that helps us as an O-line because they got certain attributes that really help us and on the things we need help with. So going against them is really good for us.
Yeah, just kind of going off of that front. What does Wake Forest do that makes them so effective on the defensive side of the ball? I mean, they're really stopping the run. Of course, they're really good at stopping the pass and everything like that. From watching the film, what just makes them so good?
What really stands out to me is they're really big and they're strong and they're fast, and their D-line is really good. Their whole team is really good, actually. So I think for us, we kind of got to bow up and answer the bell. They do really great things all around. So. Yeah.
Are they more of a blitzing team, or are they just straight up just working at bull rushing?
I mean, they blitz just as much as most teams do. I mean, they do really great things. They do certain plays with the safeties that we got to be ready for. So there's a lot of stuff that they do that we just got to be ready for.
Daniel, it's 10 different guys that have started on the offensive line now that Jordan Hall's in there. I mean, it's been a lot of different combinations, obviously. What has that been like just for you guys as players to, as a group, obviously you want to be as cohesive as possible. What has it been like for you guys sort of dealing with the moving parts and trying to get guys in the right place and have the chemistry that you need up there?
I think for us, we kind of see it as I think every guy in the room can play for us if they need to. So, and I think the way that everybody attacks practice, showing coach that they're ready if their moment is called upon. They've shown us, and they've shown the room, they've shown the coach. So we have full trust in everybody who goes in there. And as far as chemistry, that kind of builds in practice. So it's kind of one of those things just with time.
I didn't know with the different moving parts of it was difficult to get that sort of thing going in chemistry.
A lot of us, we've been here all year, so we've kind of seen it in spring ball and fall camp and in the weeks following, in the weeks, I think we've already seen it and we've done a good job of building on it.
What's the adjustment been like for you guys as a unit with Austin sliding into center and Chad not being able to play?
So for us, it wasn't that big of an adjustment because Blasky's played 3 positions for us. In the spring, he started off at center, so a lot of us are already used to Austin. But he's a really big asset for us. Just being able to play 3 positions is really impressive, especially at this level. So I wouldn't say there was much of a big adjustment period, because we've already got time with him, and he's a natural center, so it was pretty easy.
Daniel, have any of the guys who were here last year, like Lasky, for example, have they told you sort of what to expect when you play in-state rivalry games like Wake Forest this weekend, just sort of the intensity that comes with that?
Yeah, we already know going into this game it's going to be a tough, gritty game. It's going to be all 4 quarters, and we kind of just got to have our chin strap buckled and our mouthpiece in. We got to be ready to go. It's one of them games.
Jeremiah? Yeah, I wanted to Adam made a reference to Jordan Hall, who's obviously got in against Syracuse, ended up playing a lot, started the other day. From him individually, how have you kind of seen him from, let's call it, training camp to throughout the season to now getting these reps? How have you seen him kind of make his progression to getting the snaps that he's getting? Yeah,
it's been one of the more cooler progressions to watch because Jordan Hall came from a group of 5 like I did. So a lot of us come in with a different mentality and wanting to work. And seeing him start in fall camp, going from a jumbo tight end to working tackle, it's been really awesome to see him finally lean in and just step up and be good. Yeah.
when it comes to, and you mentioned the, group of five to, power conference, obviously, football is football, you compete, things like that, but what are some of those, I guess, adjustments and some of the things that you do have to kind of get used to, go through when it comes to not only getting to the team, but, seeing the type of in-conference competition that you guys play?
Yeah, so I can speak for me. When I was at Troy, we played a lot of group of five teams. We scheduled one every year, and even my second year, we got to play Duke in a bowl game. So I think just like it's at the end of the day, it's just football in my eyes. They might be a lot bigger, possibly more stronger, but at the end of the day, it's just about football and doing your job and leaning on all the things you've been taught all year and leaning on that technique and execution. So yeah.
Daniel, as a guy who's played a ton of college football, sort of here at the end of your career, who would you point to on this offensive line among the younger guys as people guys you have seen improve maybe a lot throughout the course of the year, guys who might be sort of the future on the line? Like, who would you be looking out for in future years on this offensive line?
Definitely Aiden Buchanan and Byron Nelson. Them are two young guys that just, they approach the game in a different way. Like, I came in a little later, so some of them were here before me. But when I got here, I actually thought Byron was an older player just because how he carried himself. I didn't know he was a freshman. So, it's just stuff like that. The way they carried themselves in the weight room, outside in the classroom. A lot of the younger guys are really mature. So it's going to be good to see them grow and develop.
And Buchanan obviously is huge, right? Was he 6'8", 6'9"?
Yeah, something like that.
Could he put on even more weight? What would be the progression you'd see for him for a guy that size?
I think that he could potentially be an all-conference player, if he handles his business the right way and if he develops a good way. But, I think that them two guys right there will be like the future of the O-line for sure.
Cool, thank you.
Anybody have anything else today? All right, good stuff. Appreciate you.
Great stuff. Thank you.
Yes.